Back to New Vegas, yet again. What is up, guys? I'm doing the YouTuber voice. Stop. Let me load in, and then I'll take down the oh so funny memes about House liking Skibidi Toilet, and then I'll add it to our collection of shitty memes I have on the screen. Put this one over here. Yeah, there we go. That's good. That's not intrusive at all. It's not fucking stupid. Whatever. It's a stupid stream. New Vegas. I don't know what the fuck to do. Last stream did Old World Blues. Finished it. Old World Blues is done. In the time between then, I went back and I finished the final quests for it that I missed, just to snag some XP and get them out of the quest log. Yeah, we're at the point where, like, I have not done Ring-a-Ding-Ding. Like, in terms of the main story quest line, I haven't done very much. That's pretty much all that's left, including maybe some side quests. We could do, like... Oh, I'm trying to think. There's stuff like Wang Dang Atomic Tango, and... Talent Pool... other stuff like that, but yeah, I don't know. We could start by going and kicking Benny in the teeth. We could do, oh, there's crazy up at the Black Mountain. Could do that. It's very combat heavy. Fuck it, sure, let's do that. Well, let's start with, let's shoot a little bit for us to start. Did I fix your leg? I did. Okay. So I also picked up Christine's silenced sniper rifle, because it does have a crit damage bonus, which means as a crit build. Oh, is that like something with the waste with one of the DLCs where, like, I don't know, do caravans come through here now once you've cleared it out? Because a couple streams I went back through here and I fucking annihilated all of it. Ooh, that's a smooth reload.
Now you die.
Don't attack the caravan, attack me, sure. Not the brightest boy, is he?
Shoot.
Those living death claws? Oh no. I honestly can't tell. Oh, cool thing this mod adds. Look at this fucking zoom on the scopes. Yeah, those are live. Need something higher caliber for these guys. Because, Jesus. I missed that one. Die, you son of a... There we fucking go. Christ. There we go. Gotta get them crits. Alright, so when is his name Neil? When is Neil just gonna pop up and say, it's dangerous around here, human? Oh fuck, there's more of them, aren't there? Super mutants, not death claws, but still. It's funny how New Vegas has less less super mutants than Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. Even Fallout 76. Despite this being closer to the source of the, like, again, I don't know. Bethesda is so creatively bankrupt that they had to just create something. And they had to create another source of super mutants whole cloth just to explain why they're on the East Coast. And then they did it again in Fallout 76. Instead of, I don't know, thinking of a different type of enemy. Make something up. God, anyone remember the Gunners from Fallout 4? What a fucking waste of a faction.
This is a dangerous place, human, especially for your kind. I suggest you turn back. There's nothing good waiting for you further on. Yes, I hear that sometimes. And then I never see the people who said it again. Still hanging about?
What's dangerous about this place?
You must have heard her radio broadcasts. Though why a human would follow her invitation here is beyond me, unless you didn't listen very closely. The voice on the radio...
Those leather things, where do they go? Is it like, what is it attached to?
The state of
Are they attached to his teeth?
She took control of this place almost 2 years ago. The super mutants here do whatever she says, and she says humans are to be killed on sight.
What if you had some
Help
help?
would improve the odds. Help might just make the difference. All right, if you're good enough at what you do to meet me in the village up near the peak, we can talk further.
Okay, Neil.
I'll have a plan by the time I see you, if I see you. Good luck. It's going to be a lot harder for you to get up there than it will be for me.
I do like how the super mutants just, like, the animation stops working for their mouths, like, halfway through dialogue. Because I'm assuming the model really wasn't rigged for speaking to too many super... Like, I'm trying to think, like, how many super mutants do you speak to in Fallout 3? Fox. That's all I can think of. Oh, fuck, right, these bastards. Yeah, how do you like that? Really should have bought more ammo for this thing. That's what we'll do after this, is we'll go get Bullet. We'll go to the Hoover Dam. The NCR quartermaster there sells ammo in the hundreds to sort of low thousands, depending on the round. Ooh, those critical hits, though. I've got finesse, I've got better criticals, so I got all damn crits in here. I got this armor increases crit chance, the bandolier, not the bandolier, the beret. I do like that. I didn't know that you could zoom in on these scopes. Whatever mod this is beautiful. I love the scope mod. I'm so glad that games have started to do that, where you don't have the weird sort of just like overlay with a zoom or with like a crosshair for a zoom, and instead you're actually looking down a scope physically. I wonder, like, how much of it was just like they didn't do it, and how much of it was actually technical limitations? Because if they can do it in this fucking game through a mod, like, how much of it was technical limitations? I'm assuming it might be too that it's like, yeah, this is an old game, but it's running on modern hardware. I bet if you're trying to do something like that on like an Xbox 360, wasn't it like an Xbox? Didn't 360s only have like a half a gig of RAM? It fucking blows my mind that some developers were able to do what they were able to do with a game like that, or with a game like with a console like that. With that, like fuck. half a gigabyte. Like, you can't run anything nowadays with half a gigabyte. I'd argue that if you're making like a decent, serious gaming rig, you need at least like I think like 16 is like the minimum. I'd fucking just say double that up. Go to 32. These guys are not. Oh my god, that's a lot of radiation. Holy shit. Notice how I took the rad. Oh, there we go. I think it just took a second for the HUD to update. Were centaurs in the first Fallout games? I don't remember. Were they a Bethesda creation, or were they in the originals? I want to say they were in the originals. I feel like I can distinctly picture like a sprite, like a old, you know, 2D sprite of them. Just don't know if that's like my mind playing tricks on me. I don't think I might actually. I might not use this gun very often. I realize that it probably breaks. It breaks even. Well, granted, I am using the ammo that makes it break quicker, but even still, it's breaking so fast. Yep. I almost died. Speaking of, what was this guy using? It was fucking loud. Oh, assault carbine. Got him. Is he dead? Nobody dropped his weapon. Alright, last 5. Where'd they go? Let's stick with the medicine stick for this. Need the big damage. No scope. But nice clean irons at the very least. Some of the iron sights in this game are fucking terrible. I almost thought that was Neil for a second and regretted shooting. Oh my fucking god. It's the entire Master's army fucking on the other side of that hill. Holy fucking shit, there's so many of them! I think I'm being flanked. Oh no, he just has a gun. Holy shit, there was so fucking many of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fucking just like 8 of them hiding on the other side of this hill. Holy shit. That could have been fucking close. Again, I am playing on very hard. It's very easy to just get... Oh my fucking god, look at... There's like 6 of them. There's just like... They're all just fucking hanging. They're having a fucking march. Having a little fucking parade. Just doing... Like they're fucking doing like a synchronized march. Like they're a fucking army. Holy shit, I'm gonna have to go back and get more stim packs after this. These shots aren't hitting for some reason. Okay, and rads again. And rad, this mod pack really nerfs rad away. Okay, did this guy just spawn in? Jesus. Okay, yeah, I need speed. I need faster. I need semi-automatic. What's he using? Hunting rifle. Where are you going? Makes me realize how much I like the super mutants, the way they look in this game and in 3 as opposed to 4. They all just look like a bunch of lumpy green potatoes. It's like such a bad design. They look so bad in 4. It's a speech check, and I don't know what it does. Never have. Oh no. So are the dum-dums the not Nightkin super mutants? Thanks for the help, Neil. Just stand there. It's real nice, real good. Quality assistance you're doing. You're great. Keep it up. Thanks, dude.
A pleasant surprise to see you made it. I'm ready to get started if you are.
Yeah, let's do it.
Here's the plan. The gate to Tabitha's compound is guarded by several Nightkin, all of them using devices that make them invisible. I'm going to draw them away from the gate by telling them I spotted an intruder in the village. Then you slip in. Good luck. We're going to need it.
What? This is the plan? I just shot everyone. Like 90% of them are dead.
Human intruder, go.
Yeah, real good, Neil. Quality assistance. Hey, it's Annabelle. I'm not even gonna pick that thing up. Pretty sure that's involved. That's a quest of some sort. I'm just gonna blast Tabitha. I'm not gonna bother fucking fixing a robot. I like how that room key is just a rock. A key that looks like a rock.
I found an intruder!
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh, there's a bunch of hidden stuff in here. Nothing's really worth it. I'm just gonna grab all the ammo to sell.
Hello? And I suppose you have insulted my honor. So that's it then?
Yep. That is it. After slaughtering all these supermutants, the courier helps herself to a refreshing Nuka-Cola. I guess we can release Raoul. It's not... Civilization, I'll stay right here. If Fallout 5 releases with this fucking minigame again, well, I'm probably not going to play Fallout 5 anyway, so for other reasons of it's probably going to be shit. But goddamn, if they keep this fucking minigame in for like the 10th fucking game. Same with the lockpicking. Regardless of like Fallout or Elder Scrolls, if that lockpicking game makes it into their next title. I know they changed it in I almost called it Skyfield. I was gonna call it Skyfield, and then I was gonna call it Spacefield. Starfield. That's the game's name, right? I don't. Fuck, man. Who even gives a shit about that game? That game's like. Let's do a fun. How many people are playing and watching Starfield on Twitch on the Twitch right now? Starfield. Oof, man, that's rough, isn't it? It's only 758 people are watching Starfield, and 580 of them, or 540 of them, are on one stream. So let's count out. Let's take out the one big streamer or bigger streamer who's sort of skewing the results. There's like fucking like 220 people watching it. Skyrim. All right, so Elder Scrolls, you got Elder Scrolls Skyrim and then Elder Scrolls Skyrim Special Edition. Let's count both of them. Elder Scrolls Skyrim, you have 200 viewers, and then you've got 333 for Special Edition. So you got about 500-ish on that. Like, and I know this isn't like, okay, this isn't the best way to show the popularity of your game, But it's just like, actually, you know what would be the, no, here's the real one. No, here's the real one. Steam stats. All right, Steam charts. Skyrim, if I could spell right. Skyrim. Okay. Current players for Skyrim Special Edition and Elder Scrolls Skyrim, like non-Special Edition, is about 20,000. There's 18,800 on Special Edition and 1,600 on the other one. Let's see Starfield. I would be, you know what? I wouldn't. You know, let's see. Let's see. Ooh, that's really bad. Starfield has a current players on Steam of 9,111. So the game from over a decade ago has twice the amount of current players than the game that came out last year. The peak for Starfield, the 24-hour peak was 10,000 people. The peak for Skyrim was 21. Jesus. What a fucking... Like, I wonder, how much money did they lose? Okay, Raul, you're free. Like, that can't be good, right? Oh wow, I couldn't tell what weapon this was. I thought it was like some weird no, just all the blood on it. The blood mod I installed, it was some nice gore. Look at that. Spilled all over the gun.
Good work, human. Maybe now this place can rest in peace. Who knows? It might stay abandoned, get used as a base for raiders, or even become another colony for mutants. The future is not written, human, and it is foolish to squint at what cannot be seen.
What will you do now?
I still have a job to do here. Some mutants may have heard Tabitha's broadcast and are headed here even as we speak. I'll remain and direct anyone who show up toward Jacobstown, where they'll be much better off.
Cool. You're cool, Neil. You're not fucking crazy. All right, time to go back to the abandoned POS bunker to get some more stim packs out of my stim pack storage. And you know what? Are we gonna dump Christine's weapon? Christine's silence weapon? It breaks down. I'll hold on to it. Let's keep the Sonic thing. Whatever. Hold on for a little bit. Stim packs. Yeah, I'll just take them all. Fuck it. Why not? That's like what, 100? Yeah, about. Doctor's bags, buff out my day. Okay. I did. Let's use some weapon repair kits. That'll do. How's my armor doing? Can actually carry a decent amount of weight now. Don't have pathetic strength, or as pathetic strength. Let's go to the dam. I'm gonna buy a bunch of the sniper rifle ammo from the guy. Because I'm using for Christine's weapon. Where is it? I am using this, which is damage times 1.1. Oh, excuse me, Jesus. Target TM, target TM, gun spread, gun condition. Ugh. Maybe it'd be better to just use the standard rounds, because that gun is going to break so fucking quick. God, the Hoover Dam is such a nightmare in this game. I hate navigating this place. And look at all this wasted space.
First recon's at camp. Well, look who it is.
Give me bullet for the gun. 7.62. NATO. Yeah, the M80s. Thank you.
Give me a shot if you need anything else.
What was that fucking voice you just did? It's almost as bad as mine. What is the sheet music book for? Well, I'll vendor it and regret it if I need it for something else. I'll sell those rounds, fuck it.
Give me a shot if...
Now, yeah, use the other bullet. There we go. Kind of looks stupid on your back, but be careful going through doorways. You don't catch the suppressor on the fucking door frame. Let's go to the NCR safe house. It's one of those things like I never go to. I know they gave me the key, I think, because it's on the map. It wouldn't appear on the map, I don't think, unless I've been there. Fuck, all the super mutants have respawned. Is it on the others? Like, where is it? It's on the other side of this ridge? I got a Skyrim horse it? I guess I just walked to the other side, right? Hope not a lot of Deathclaws have respawned. Oh, fuck. Well, we do have 100 stealth now, so... That's a lot of fucking Deathclaws. I count 5. 6. 7, maybe? That other tick that's right there on the... Oh, you can't see the compass, but there's another tick there. Yep. Good. And he sees me. Went from, like, not visible to he's fucking wants my ass in, like, half a second. Run away. Where's this fucking safe house? How do any of the NCR get to this safe house with the death claws? Jeez. Is there a mod that just, like, makes Quarry Junction even scarier and just puts, like, 30 of them in there? Like, just ups the spawn rate by, like, 4, like, times.
No, it's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time.
Anything useful in here? NCR Ranger Patrol armor. I could maybe repair mine with that. Yep. I always like that these safe houses, you come into them and they give you some stuff and it's all, like, nearly destroyed. Like, look at this combat armor. This Ranger armor is essentially trash. What's the condition on this trail carbine? Like garbage, like absolutely fucking garbage. up. Isn't there a skill book in here? It's not like I fucking need it. Alright, I only have 2 skills that are not...
Makes you wish
Oh,
that
they
you
said the
were
line!
later.
I only have 2 skills that aren't 100. It's energy weapons and unarmed. Sorry, I'm just wrenching my microphone. Now what? Quests? We go kick Benny in the dick. We go talk to Mr. House first. Let's go kick Benny in the dick and then talk to Mr. House. I haven't been back to the strip since like 15 hours ago. Okay then.
Back again? You might. One fella I knew was able to slip a pistol past the guards. You? I'm guessing you could get a machine gun by them.
Let's see what you have. Give me the Silence 22 and as many of the bullets as you got for it. Because I don't know exactly if any of my weapons count as holdout weapons, even with the skills. Oh my god, even with the stealth skill as high as it is. Give him a little framey here, like a lot. Like it's dipping to. Ooh, that's crust. I love that crust. Okay, we're not going to spend too much time on the strip. We're going to avoid spending as much time on the strip as we can.
Hey, baby doll.
Yeah.
Oh, and a friendly word of advice. Now that...
So what did I keep? The Silence 22. Alrighty then. Yeah, oh, the strip is crusty. It's still like 32 frames here. What in the goddamn? Rip Matthew Perry.
What in the goddamn? Let's keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth moves, smooth. Hello. It was you wiped out the cons down in Boulder City? You did that? Oh, shit.
Okay, I usually do the Black Widow thing, but it's creep.
I hit what I was aiming for. Guess you had brains to spare. Or you just thick-skulled. Either way, baby, this is good news. Maybe I can finally sleep at night, knowing you didn't die. What say you and me cash out? Go somewhere more private-like. Any questions you got, I'll answer. To start, I'll comp you the presidential. Best suite in the house. You deserve a taste of the VIP lifestyle. I'll hang out down here for a while to make everything look business as usual, then come to you. Any questions you got, I'll answer. Guaranteed.
Lose the condition, or 2 conditions, lose the bodyguards, and we both go to the suite now.
If that's what it takes to win your trust, that's what it takes. Follow me.
I guess, like, do we have to follow him, or is it just like, can I, like, is he just gonna teleport there? Yeah, okay. That is the secret. Don't ever wait for the NPCs in this game. Just fucking fast forward time an hour. Am I not in the right spot? I get so fucking confused in these plays. Oh, Jesus. Where's the fucking presidential suite? I don't think I've ever been into that Tops restaurant, ever. I don't think I've ever been in here, ever. What? Now what? Does he just leave? Is that the joke? Did I miss him? He ran away. Oh. Oh no, is he? Did I break it? Is the game broken? What the fuck just happened? The game just gave up. That's it. The game. Okay. Yes. I guess we'll reload. What in the goddamn?
What in the god?
Yeah. Yep.
You making a...
Yep.
Keep those hands where I can see.
This is the easy way. Okay. 22 pistol. I'm going to waste a bunch of weapon repair kits on it. I'm going to load it for the high hollow point rounds. I like... Got him. Level up. And we are back to not really having any perks to choose from. And by that I mean nothing I particularly care for. I'm at the point where it's like, yeah, I got it. Everything's pretty much good. What are the level 50 perks? Bad was close calls like died. Yeah, you inflict 10% damage for karma and you gain. Immune to critical hits. Ooh, fuck. What do you need for this one? I would like having critical hits inflict 50% more damage. That's really good. The rest of the perk is like whatever, but 50% extra crit damage with already having better criticals. I guess Thought You Died also would be alright. It's a little late to start putting into that's perks, so I'm just not going to. Again, really don't care for any of this. We'll take the second thing of Action Girl for more action points, just because. Can you kill Yes Man? Lol. Does that fail the quest? Does that soft lock that quest? I wonder. Like, what do you do now? I wasn't gonna do the wild card anyway, so I just don't think. I don't know. I have never played these games like an absolute fucking psychopath who just shoots people randomly. I know there are certain. Oh man, I know it's like there. I had a friend back in high school who. Again, it's one of those things where it's like a person who never buys these games, and then they decided, oh, I'm gonna buy these games, and they bought Fallout 4, and they're just like, yeah, I just went around, and then I got to the main town, and I just killed everyone, and then they stopped playing. And I'm like, you don't understand. Like, you really, like, it's like, what, do you not understand that the game...
Hey, there's a high roller.
Ooh, is the Legion guy gonna come out now? And yep, there he is.
The eyes of the mighty Kaisar are upon you. He admires your accomplishments and bestows upon you the exceptional gift of his mark. Any crimes you may have perpetrated against the Legion are hereby forgiven. Kaisar will not extend this mercy a second time. My lord requires your presence at his camp at Fortification Hill. His mark will guarantee your safe conduct through our lands. The mighty Kaisar has bestowed upon you his mark and guaranteed safe conduct. If he wanted you dead, you would be dead already.
I doubt that.
Seek Kaisar by way of Cottonwood Cove, south of Nelson.
I just realized how difficult killing Caesar's gonna be with very hard difficulty.
You there. I have a message for you. It's from Ambassador Crocker. Very important. Here you go.
Well, I'm not doing the NCR either. I wonder what happens if I just do this. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit. I just turned him. Oh, I just turned him into the fucking local meat display, or the meat display at the local Walmart, and nobody gave a shit. Do I keep this? I was just gonna do this for the meme. I was expecting to be attacked. I was expecting the strip security to just be like, start blasting, but they're like, whatever.
Strip secure.
I wonder, does that undo my mark of Caesar? Are they gonna start blasting me if I go near them? They're still neutral. All right, well, whatever. He was gonna die at the hill anyway, so. Let's go talk to Mr. Hoos.
Well, howdy, partner.
Thank you.
Come back soon now. Where to, partner?
It's him. It's the meme man.
You've been a busy courier, haven't you? You take your obligation to deliver a package very seriously. An ethic for which I am grateful.
God, they picked such a good voice actor for this.
Admit, when you ignored my invitation, I predicted negative outcomes. But you have a way of exceeding expectations, don't you? Well, enough. Let's have the chip, then.
Of course, here it is.
Such a small thing, isn't it? And yet so capacious. So very dear. Decades of hiring salvagers out west to search for this little relic in the ruins of a place called Sunnyvale. Back then, anyway. That's where the chip was printed, on October 22nd, 2077. It was to have been hand-delivered to me here at the Lucky 38 the next day. But the bombs fell first. Suffice it to say, the delivery was never made. Some things are more easily shown than told.
No.
Take the elevator
I forgot.
all the way
This
down to the
thing,
bottom
I've had
level,
this
and you'll see
demonstration
what
of
I
the
mean.
Securitrons
Don't worry,
crash
you'll like what you see. We have
like
much to
7
accomplish
times over the course of all the times I played this game. And then I have to sit through it again. So, copious amounts of saving.
Step closer to the demonstration area, if you would. I expect you're well familiar with my Securitrons by now.
No, this is my second time to the strip.
Titanium alloy housing that protects its electronic core.
Oh my god, that's so fucking loud. Jesus fucking Christ.
Gatling laser produced to spec by Glassinghouse Inc. is deadly against soft targets at medium range.
I nuked the sound. Oh, that's so loud. Oh my fucking...
What you did not know is that these are the Securitron's secondary weapons. All this time, my Securitrons have had to get by running the Mark I operating system, which lacked software drivers for their primary weapons. Today, with the delivery of the Platinum chip, all that changes. Behold, for the first time, Securitrons running the Mark II OS. The M235 missile launcher gives the Securitron the ability to engage ground and air targets at significantly longer
Sorry, I'm leaning away from the mic. That's loud.
And a rapid-fire G28
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand back.
ensures the Securitron is deadly
I can see it on
range
the audio. I don't know if it's as loud as it appears on the on OBS, the mixer, but it's like louder than I'd like.
onboard auto repair systems. Altogether, the Mark II software upgrade confers a 235% increase in combat effectiveness per unit. The city of New Vegas finally has soldiers worthy of protecting it. Return to the penthouse now. We have much to discuss.
Okay, quickly save the game in case it crashes.
Trips to the basement are rarely so educational, don't you think? I've since broadcast the upgrade to every Securitron in range of my transmitters, and I must say, it's causing quite a stir down on the strip.
What happens next?
To secure the future of New Vegas, I must have your assistance. The work ahead is dangerous, but you weather danger well.
It's just funny because it's like I've done every single DLC. I've done so much shit in between, like, you know, I don't know. I think like they probably expect you to get to the strip at like level what, 10 maybe even earlier, depending.
The next step will require you to infiltrate Caesar's camp at Fortification Hill. I'm not surprised. The Legion has...
Yeah, I fucking murdered him in cold blood and no one gave a shit.
I want you to open a hatch in the basement of the derelict weather station atop Fortification Hill. You'll recognize it on sight. The hatch bears the logo of the Lucky 38, same as the Platinum chip.
So, I'm just like, okay, because this voice actor, I've been rewatching Star Trek Deep Space Nine, and so all I can hear is I just picture Odo. I just picture Odo going, "Quark, what are you up to, Quark?" and all this other stuff. Deep Space Nine is good. Rip in peace this actor. Renee, is it Rennie or Renee Aubergerons or something like that? I could never pronounce his last name. But yeah, he fucking killed it as Odo way back in Deep Space Nine. And he's great as Mr. House.
I'm not offering you an incentive as crude as money, though there'll be plenty of that. What I'm offering you is a ground floor opportunity in the most important enterprise on Earth. What I'm offering is a future. For you, and for what remains of the human race.
Sold.
Here, take the platinum chip again. You will need it. Upon arrival at the fort, it's likely that you'll be searched and the chip taken from you. Don't worry, it will come back to you.
Fuck. Do I talk to Caesar at the hill, or do I or refuse and just go guns blazing?
Ooh, suddenly I feel all tingly, and I find I've got a rocket launcher.
I just want. Okay, yeah, I want you to. Just yep.
Sugar, I may be a robot on the outside. Mr. House has a lot of needs. Then maybe.
How do you? Who are you? What do you can tell me, Mr. House? What is this place? Where's the fucking thing to turn in the snow globes? I've got like 4 of them. God damn it.
Congratulations, partner. You can bring just...
Okay, time to find... Okay, there's a thing here, and I always miss it the first time I go around. There it is, okay. Snow globe. Snow globe. Sorry if I'm skipping through dialogue, it's just that I've played this game 87,000 times, and all this dialogue is burned into, like, the back of my brain.
Not many people...
Alright, here we go. Yep. I have some snow globes. Thank you. Thanks for the 8,000 caps.
Where to, partner?
Casino floor.
Excuse me, but are you the courier who caused all...
Yeah.
Oh, great.
This is where I come in.
Right. It could be... Ah, I see.
Yeah. Okay, they want me to go. This is like the boringest quest in the entire world. Wait, disable electric terminal. Wait, this is different. Wow, they've changed this quest. The mod changed this quest. Oh no. Guess who's not doing that now? So again, do I just do I just go like full rampage when I get to the hill, or do I take your guns is the thing? No, so that's a fucking death claw. Yeah, just throw yourself down the fucking canyon. I'm sure that will get you to the fucking camp quicker. Oh Jesus, I have hiccups. Pardon me. That didn't kill him. So I was thinking, like, it's funny how you have the guy, Rene, whatever, or whatever his last name is, I can't pronounce it for the life of me, who played Odo in Deep Space Nine. He plays Mr. House, who is very much inspired by Howard Hughes, among others. You know, and then it's funny because a fellow castmate of his from Deep Space Nine, Armin Shimmerman, I think is his name, who played Quark, who was very much often opposite of Odo, then is the voice of Andrew Ryan in BioShock, who is another character that is very much inspired by a little bit having inspirations from people like Howard Hughes, and also sort of similar looking, as well as similar in that they're, you know, building, like, they're people who rule their own cities, sort of thing, in a sort of like apocalyptic scenario. Both of them, granted, that one much more than the other one, BioShock, or this one not as much as, or the BioShock not as much as this, but yeah, it's just funny how two people who are on Deep Space Nine. And there's another Deep Space Nine voice actor in, actor in this game. There's There's in Jacobstown. There's Jacob and who's Michael Dorn, Worf.
Morning. Awe, are you ready to head upriver?
Yeah.
The trip. By order of Caesar, all visitors must disarm and relinquish all banned items. This order also extends to the platinum chip you carry. For now.
What is considered a banned? What is considered? Oh no, I wanted to. Shit, I wanted to. God damn it! I wanted to ask him what a banned item is.
Awe. By order of Caesar.
What is considered a banned item?
Alcohol and all chems, including stims and other addictive items.
I don't understand why their chems are like. I don't understand Caesar's legions. Again, well, Caesar is a massive hypocrite. Oh, don't use stims or chems or modern medicine. Ignore the auto doctor in my bedroom.
I know not why Caesar would wish to speak with such. You may bear Caesar's mark.
Okay, so do I talk to Caesar, or do I kill? Okay, you know what? I'll agree to disarm. We'll talk to him, and then I'll load this. I want to talk to him just because I don't remember ever talking. Well, it's been a long time since I've talked to him in this game, because most of the time I just go rampage mode and start killing everyone. And they wonder why people don't like Caesar's Legion. It's almost like it's really fucked up. You know, and it's funny because it's like, it's weird because it's like Caesar, like the real Rome didn't just turn women into slaves. Were women like equal in Roman society? No. But like, were they just, was every single woman a slave? No. Oh no. Oh fuck, I thought the game just died. I think I still have my hold. No, I agreed to disarm because I clicked the wrong button. I didn't click. Well, whatever. It was a fucking 22 pistol with like 50 rounds. I wasn't going to get very far with that. Now the sky is very different here.
You're the courier who caused so much trouble for my legion, and yet you dare come before me. Vulpes and Culta, the best of my frumentari is dead. The great Khans aren't exactly clamoring to fight for my legion now. The garrison I established at Nelson has been wiped out. Years of meticulous scheming to place a mole...
Holy shit, he goes on.
Wasted. So tell me this, because I really want to know. I am feared, with good reason. But you, of all people, dare to come here and stand before me, the mighty Caesar. What were you thinking?
Death to tyrants, and just like the fucking either Chad / fucking schizo courier just starts spilling their spaghetti and pulling out all their guns. Guarantee my safety, and you get that platinum chip back. I have to see the mighty Kaiser with my own eyes.
Maybe I should have you struck blind so my face is the last sight you ever behold. Look, you do know why I wanted to meet you, right?
No.
A man nearly kills you, so you track him across the breadth of the Mojave. You arrive on the strip and waltz into the Lucky 38 like someone left you a key under the doormat. You assassinate the head of the chairman in his own casino.
Nah, he just goes on, fucking jerking you off about what you've done.
Something happens to Mr. House's robot, some kind of military upgrade. When you set your mind to something, you get results. I like that. The question is, are you ready to get started? The time is fast approaching when my legion will assault the Great Dam and invade the West. Before that happens, I want Mr. House knocked out of the game. A quick 1-2 punch, with you doing the punching. Down the hill, at the west edge of camp, is an old building. It was here when the fort was taken in 2277. Inside the building is a hatch. And inside that hatch are 2 steel doors that bear the sigil of the Lucky 38 Casino. Now that same sigil is on the platinum chip you were carrying. Isn't that interesting?
No.
Even more interesting, there's a slot about the same size as the chip on the console that
Coincidence.
opens the hatch. So you know what I think? I think the platinum chip opens those doors. Doors that can't be pried open, or drilled open, or blasted open. Because all that, I tried. I want you to destroy whatever you find in there. And then I want you to come back here and tell me about it. So go to the building and take this fucking platinum chip with you. My legionaries will meet you there, with your weapons and equipment. Goodbye.
Okay, nerd. I'm gonna come back and kill all of you. Especially
The new
you.
slave girls are quite beautiful.
Why would you say that to someone? Especially someone who's dressed like this and is a woman. I guess it's like kind of like, you could say like an asshole Chad move. It's just like this woman who's clearly like wearing like NCR-esque gear, who has done so much to fuck over the Legion. And you just go up to her, or she comes up to you, and you just make a passing comment about how the slave girls are pretty. Christ.
Caesar has permitted your... Caesar is...
Oh, it's a bunch of fucking... Again, this is probably one of the weaker narrative parts of the game. The fact that you could get to this point and you could have done so much to fuck over to Caesar and his Legion, and then Caesar's still like, we need you, instead of just being like, we're going to kill you.
I see you reached your destination safely. Shall we get to work? Was that meant to be a shocking revelation? Of course Caesar wants it destroyed. He's afraid of what the bunker might hold, and rightly so. But you're not going to do that. You're going to do the smart thing, and work for me.
Yeah, I'm not working for Caesar.
As you know, the Platinum chip upgrades my Securitron's operating
I know some people are like, oh, Mr. House evil, Mr. House bad, I don't like Mr. House. And they have good reasons, too, and they have, like, good arguments.
Are a fraction of the total
But, like, nobody's going to be like, oh, you sided with House over the Legion? That's the bad choice. I am going to judge you morally based off of your choices in a video game, which is, of course, retarded on its own.
While I can broadcast to this screen, I can't control any of the facility's systems.
Anyone notice the tiny monitor there on the bottom right of that screen with Mr. House on it? Look at it, it's a mini monitor. It's so cute. It's got a little keyboard and everything.
Good. I won't hold you up any longer.
I like to think of this courier. This courier, she is just a pure... She is a psychopath business lady. And by business lady, I mean she does whatever she feels like it, and whoever's paying her. Oops. Disabled the turrets and the projectrons, so... Wait, where the fuck am I going? Another one of those areas that I consistently get lost in. It's just like, yep. So now House has an army of Protectrons that fire rockets. Cool.
Your work here is done. Return to the Lucky 38 so we can discuss next steps. You have a very bright future ahead of you. Thanks to your actions today, so does the rest of mankind.
Thank you, Mr. House. Thanks, boss. All right, so now, do we go rampage now? Do they ask for my guns back?
You've carried out Caesar's will, but I must...
Shit. Wait.
You've carried
God
out
damn it.
Caesar's...
Because my only holdout weapon is a silenced 22 with like barely 50 rounds. So, not even 50 rounds. So I'm not going to be able to actually like go like 6 Semper Tyrannis and then pull out this fucking little dinky 22 without getting my head kicked in. So do we just light this candle here? All right, we'll save. I want to talk to Caesar. I don't think I've ever actually fucking had this follow-up conversation. All right, there was 3 or 4 in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, not counting the dogs. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, maybe that's the same guy. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 23. It's got like 23, probably, maybe a couple more. Okay, Rome cosplayer.
I felt the ground shake a while ago. I'll take that as a sign you've got the job done. Let's press on, shall we? As I was telling you before, I want Mr. House out of the picture. You have an interest in his death, too. If he knows that you destroyed his gadgets beneath the fort, he will strike back. You know where to find him. How he dies, I leave up to you. Good. Don't know what kind of security he has inside the Lucky 38, but if you can find a way of catching him off guard, do so.
Can I have my guns back? No. Okay. Why does Caesar always have to repeat himself with you? Like what in particular? As I was telling you before. I don't know. It might be just like... It might just be like player reinforcement, you know what I mean? Just like someone saying to the, or like the writers being like, okay, we got to make sure that the player gets it. I don't know, that or the Legion is filled with idiots, and so he's used to repeating himself. So that was the boring way. Oh, why is this fucking hanging? Don't crash. Okay, it just hangs. That was the boring way. This is the fun way, where I might die a lot because I'm playing on very hard and everything kills you real quick. Which is 6 Semper Tyrannis.
There you are.
Oh, well, this sucks.
Come on.
Vengeance.
Retribution.
Come on, medicine stick, let's do this.
Die, coward.
Oh my fucking god, I forgot that sometimes they have guns. It's kind of hypocritical, wouldn't you think, Caesar? Are you supposed to be against that shit? You fucking Rome cosplayers running around wearing like football gear and attacking people with knives. Oh my god, look at this fucking thing. Did you see that fucking thing on the side of the screen there? It was huge. It was the 2 dialogue prompts saying that they're gonna like hunt you down now. Which, yeah, I know. I feel like there has not been, for me, a single playthrough of this game where the Caesars, the assassins are after me. Because I feel like it's exceptionally easy to do things to piss off Caesar's Legion, and it's also just like hard for me to resist not killing Caesar.
I've killed him.
Also, I like how this guy literally is just still doing push-ups. I've just murdered like 8 people, and he's just like, yep. I shot him. I shot him in the back of the head, and he's still trying to get in that fucking workout. Look at that. That's fucking dedication, dude. You get to live. If I want to be like him. I want to be like the man who can get shot in the back of the head and still do that workout, because that would be the guaranteed way to get fit. Chest daily than B. I wish I had that level of determination. Jesus. I never noticed that these dogs were named. Oh yeah, and I forgot there's that one fucking like... Sorry, I saw it pop up on the left there. There's that one challenge where are the challenges? There's a way to see the challenge. It's in data. It's misc challenges. Against all tyrants. Kill any named Legion members with hunting rifles, Ranger Sequoias, brush guns, service rifles, hunting rifles, or cowboy repeaters. A slave obeys. I'll kill Mr. House with a 9-iron. That's a good one. Deathclaw Pro Hunting, or Pro Hunter. Kill Deathclaws, adult Deathclaws, with 22 switchblades, boxing tape, recharger rifles, or dynamite. Oh, Jesus. Historical Propriety. Kill Caesar with a knife or a combat knife. Ooh, 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 ooh. Do any of these nerds have a knife? Do any of these nerds just have like a plain knife? Or a combat knife? We could do a history repeats bit. Machete. I don't think the machete will count. He's still going. He's literally like his fucking arteries are just bleeding out or pouring out into the soil, and he's still doing his fucking push-ups.
Another kill to my name.
I wonder, like, because this is just a tent. So, like, Caesar's hearing all this and is wondering, like, does he wonder what's going on? Oh, fuck, there's a lot of them. You're free. Go right. Wait, oh. I deal with the other guy shooting first. Ow. I don't know why. Even though it doesn't make any sense, I can't help but react to getting shot or hurt in a video game by actually saying ow. Makes no sense. I just do it. Hello.
I knew it.
Now we leave and we draw them out. Because fighting them in that tent is a death trap.
Had enough?
Oh, he's not dead yet. I want him to be last. Get fucked. Oh, so ends the mighty Caesar.
A free woman. It's been a while since I've seen a woman who wasn't a slave. I forget myself. Are you injured?
Lady, run. You can leave. Again, she's picking her fucking nose. Gross. Do it in private, lady. I don't understand Caesar's, like, I don't know. I mentioned it already, but like,
Do that again.
ancient Rome, all the women weren't slaves. You know what I mean? It wasn't just like a thing where all the ladies were slaves in ancient Rome. There, like, you know, were the women equal? No, but not every single woman was enslaved. Like, what fucking history book did Caesar read is what I'm curious. And just how much of this shit is just him making it up as he goes along. That's all. Then what are they doing? Then, like, why even put up with the charade of the aesthetic if you're not gonna actually, what's it called, replicate it? They are cosplaying. Okay, well, I get what you mean. I thought you were actually being, like, serious. Like, oh, he's not trying. No, then yes, you're right. I feel like it is just a case of, like, again, I know that that's kind of the whole point of the game, is that the three major factions are all sort of trying to ape the old world in some way. The NCR is trying to be like pre-war America. The Legion is trying to be like ancient Rome, kind of. And House is sort of just kind of trying to keep his own sort of thing he loved. Okay, so I could either snipe these guys or this could be fun. I know there's that merchant there, but call him collateral. Sorry. This is what grenades are for. This is what grenade launchers were meant for. Shit like this. You can't, because you couldn't throw a grenade like this, but you can fucking launch a grenade like this. That was satisfying. And then these two kids just like running around. You know, I actually never realized how much there's like actually like a camp. God, Second Life. That's something I never played. So weird. And again, it's like, I don't know. Like, if you want to keep your weird fantasy, keep your weird fantasies to yourself. You know what I mean? And I'm not shitting on the developers of this game. Like, it's like, it's not, like, this is clearly like not like a weird fetish thing. I think they show that the Legion is like bad, and like what they're doing is fucking horrible. And you know, it's not like it's not a case of the writer's barely disguised fetish. So, since the Legion is now absolutely livid and never gonna ever like me ever again. Yeah. Well, again, the Legion were supposed to be more nuanced, but again, we don't know how much. Well, we know that like things ended up on the cutting room floor, but we don't know how much and how much it was going to be implemented. The one thing that I think is consistent in terms of what was supposed to be in the game that didn't make it was going to be something on the other side of the river. Like there was going to be some sort of like where you start here in sort of seeing wild sort of Mojave and then stuff kind of controlled or at least influenced by the NCR. There were going to be glimpses of what it was like on the other side of the Colorado in Caesar's Legion territory, and the idea that like you go there and there's no bandits, there's no raiders, there's nothing like that. That the idea that you could like walk out unarmed and be fine because of how harsh the law was, but how that nobody was going to try shit. And that those that did are not like, they're like, okay, you're dead. Like, we're just going to kill you. And so that, in a way, it's like, yeah, you enforce order. It's brutal, but it is order. But then a lot of that, of course, didn't have to get cut or didn't make the cut. I'm curious, though, how much... It's just hard to... I'd like to think, like, okay, let's say they had the extra time. They made out they developed whatever extra stuff they were going to do for the other side, for Caesar's Legion. Would it have been effective is my question. Like, would it have actually done anything to change the general opinion of what Caesar's Legion is like? Because it's like one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's peaceful, but I feel like it's a case of like, so what? It's still so bad in every other way that it makes it just like, who cares? It's like, yeah, sure, it's peaceful, but like everyone's a fucking slave, and you get like brutally assimilated in, and you lose all like oh, no fucking medicine, no advanced technology for some reason. Like what? Now this is pod racing. Why won't you reload the fucking gun? What the shit? Is this ammo bugged? We had this printed. I think we both agree that it might not have been better if they had more time about it. Well, it's just one of those things where it's like I don't know what you could do. I don't know how you could possibly, because I feel like they're too extreme. If I feel like that's the thing, is that they're too horrible. So what is with this ammo? It won't reload manually. They're too extreme. They're too like they're not like there's nothing redeeming about Caesar's Legion. I feel like it's one of those things where it's like if you put it on a scale, if you had a scale where it's like Caesar's Legion positive, Caesar's Legion negative. Oh yeah, the ammo must be fucking bugged with this, because look, it's not reloading. It's fucking weird. Gotta get some regular ammo for this then. Yeah, I think like the negatives of Caesar's Legion are just too... it's just too negative. Like there's nothing redeeming about them. They're horrible. The like God, it's hard to really just express how terrible these people are. See, it's time and money to see. See, I don't like. I feel like it's a case of like I don't. It's like it's a game. It's content. You paid for it. I feel like if you want to do a Caesar's Legion playthrough, and I understand that you're probably joking, but It's like if you want to, like, I think I have done one Caesar's Legion playthrough because it's like, hey, I've never done this, and it's a whole thing in this game that I've not done. This is like Boone RP right now. Sitting with a rifle and just sniping Legion. Jesus Christ. See, like, I feel like, you know, I'm not going to judge you based on what you do in a video game, because it's just a fucking video game. Like, if you know, if someone plays the Legion side, I'm like, yeah, you just played the Legion side. Like, it's not like you're a fucking, like, you can do horrible things and not side with the Legion in this game. You can, like, you murder a lot of people in this game, and that is, and a lot of it could be considered very questionable regardless of the self-defense, you know. But, you know, like, there's plenty of times people do evil runs in video games. I feel like the only thing that would make me question someone is if they think, like, oh yeah, the Legion is the best. Like, they actually, you know, like, if they legitimately think that the Legion is, like, the way to go, I'd be like, really? Do you honestly think that? And I feel like there could be an argument there. I don't think I would agree with it, but I could see the argument. How many stims we got left?
Please, ma'am, take pity.
No, wait, I didn't do collars. Or do they take them off? Okay. Okay. I've always done that quest by manually deactivating each of their collars. So I don't know if that, because I only deactivated hers. God, there was a fucking lot of them. Jeez. Are more just like spawning? What the shit? They run all the way back to the Mormon fort. Jesus Christ! No wonder this game had trouble running. Ooh, yeah. Hello. I like how this guy just sitting in his office the whole time. Again, similar thing where he's just hearing a bunch of fucking gunshots from outside, and he's just like la-di-da. Cheat spawning. Where's his? Oh, it's useless to me now because I have 100 melee. Play this and he followed them again because he followed me. God, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird because sometimes the NPCs teleport, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they walk all the way there. It's neat. It's a neat little Bethesda thing, but I guess it causes some issues. I always remember how reading. There's a huge. I think I have it bookmarked because I was reading through it again. There's a huge forum thread covering all of the stuff that was cut from big and small. Yeah, the redhead, yeah, I know that one for certain. But there was going to be a thing where originally the Freeside was going to be one long continued thing. So you would enter Freeside, and you could see all the way down to the Strip. There wasn't going to be this gate there, right? And one of the and of course it was reasons that old consoles that had less than like a half a gig of RAM in some cases, they couldn't handle that. And one of the other things that was cut was that there was going to be, from the Freeside gate, random sort of like generic NPCs spawn, and they were going to just walk down the Strip, or down Freeside to the Strip, and that was going to be the logic of like, well, where do the people on the Strip come from? And it's like, well, they walk there. They enter through Freeside and walk to the Strip. But that was also a thing that would eventually crash the game because of just like too many NPCs. Well, yeah. Wow, I've never seen that happen before. Oh my god, I can't see anything. I think Freeside is terribly designed. Yes, Freeside is nausea-inducing. No one said this game was perfect. And I think Freeside is weak. I despise doing any sort of quests in Freeside. Like the one with the NCR and the Kings, GI Blues, is miserable because it's just lots and lots of back and forth through Freeside, and it's just miserable. You know, it's all just like, it reminds me a lot of like Fallout 3 DC Ruins, where it's just gray concrete, just concrete everywhere, and very little to distinguish things. And there's just a lot of empty space. Because there's not like, there's Mick and Ralph's, there's the Mormon Fort, there's the little nook with the atomic wrangler and the other thing, the Silver Rush, and that's about it. Like, there's nothing really to do in Freeside.
Where to, partner?
Is it Penthouse? Yes.
The foundation is laid. My Securitrons on the Strip are upgraded, and those at the fort ready for action. Now it's just a matter of adjusting the attitudes of some lesser groups while we wait for Caesar's Legion to attack Hoover Dam.
Yeah, that is also annoying too, where it's you only have the points of the Strip and the two Freeside gates. You can't, like, you can't teleport straight to the Atomic Wrangler. You have to go either from the Strip and walk back, or from Freeside and walk through the loading screen. Yeah.
Outside New Vegas, at what was once called Nellis Air Force Base, resides an unusual tribe known as the Boomers.
Oh, they love me already.
They are, shall we say, aggressively reclusive. They have several howitzers they fire at anyone who dares approach the base. Artillery of this sort has a range of several miles. If it's going to fire on Hoover Dam, I want it firing at my targets. If not, then I want to make sure that the Boomers don't sign similar treaties to fire their guns in support of the NCR or Caesar's Legion. Use extreme caution when approaching the base. Their firepower is considerable. Recently, one of my roaming Securitrons observed a man near the base studying.
Oh, I've killed him already.
Maybe he's learned something.
I won his bet, took the caps, and then shot him in the head. I already did the Boomer quest line. Just gotta go talk to Pearl and say, hey, can you support me? And she'll be like, no probs. We love you. Missile ammunition storage. Nellis is also one of those areas that is kind of annoying to navigate. It's very big. It feels like an Air Force base, but it's like you can either teleport to the hangars or to here, or to the front gate. And that's about it.
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today?
Okay, you offer any assistance?
Of course, my child. After all that you have done for us, we would love to help you in the upcoming battle. After all the training in virtual reality, the young ones
They're not putting that air. You can't get that airplane in the air. I don't know what 200 years of being under at the bottom of a lake will do to metal. That can't be good for it. That bomber's never flying. You know, I'll grab the Dead Brotherhood holotape, so I don't have to do it later for the quests for the Brotherhood. It's around here somewhere. Here it is. They were made of aluminum. It's like, okay, well, what about everything else on that plane? Is it going to last 200 years at the bottom of a lake? What is this tunnel? Of course it will last. Well, if the writers want it to last, it will. Pick up talent. Pick up talent pool before I leave. Always forget that quest. It's not the presidential suite, it's the penthouse. I always mix those two up.
Any progress with the boomers? Well done. The boomers' firepower may prove an advantage when the battle.
Not only that, but all
for Verdun
360,000 pounds of it
Your
will
next
easily raise to the
assignment
surface with a
won't
couple
take
air
you
packs the
far.
size of
It
life
concerns
jackets.
the Omertas and
Yeah.
their den vice, Gomorrah.
You know,
As the decisive encounter between the bull and the bear looms
don't say
close,
bull in the bear
my
house. I'm
concerns
just
about
having
the
bad
Omertas
flashbacks
have
to Lonesome
grown.
Road when you say bull bear.
I've never expected loyalty, mind you. A reliably underhanded tribe is just as constant to deal with as one that always runs true.
So there's not a lot of realism. Well, I guess
Lately,
like
the
there's some
Omerta's
stretches of like
cooperative
even with the
silence
technology
has
in
been
this
deafening.
world.
Not a
But I
single
think them raising the
complaint.
bomber from the bottom of
They're
the
up to
lake and actually getting it to fly is like the most
The Omertas
out there.
are fanatically loyal to each other. Still, among any group, one can find the occasional degenerate. Gomorrah's receptionist happens to be one. For years, she passed on whispers of what was taking place at the casino in exchange for payment. A few months ago, she clammed up. Odds are she's scared. But I've had no way of approaching her. Start with her.
Like I can buy a house living for 200 years in a tube. I can buy army of robots on one wheel. I can buy the army of Rome cosplayers. I can buy the idea of a somewhat functional republic. A ghoul cult that can launch rockets out of space. I can buy
Hey,
that.
if you've been able to bug Mr.
Yeah.
We haven't received any information.
I believe that. I could believe that there's a semi-functional republic based out of California. Woohoo. But I could not believe the fucking bomber. The bomber's ridiculous. You know, honestly, if it was like a case of like the bomber just got, like you raised it up and they're working on building it up, I could buy that. And that you never actually see it, but...
Hey, baby.
The fact that it's like... the fact that it's like that you build it, or you bring it up and they manage to rebuild it in like, what, a couple months maybe? let's give it like a stretch that it takes a couple months. There's a couple months gap between when you raise it and when the Battle of the Hoover Dam happens.
Welcome back. Here for another fine entertainment experience.
Hi, Tommy Tortellini.
Glad to hear it, baby. My card.
God damn it. If you don't do the barter check the first time, you lose the barter check. I'm fucking upset. Where you get like 5%. God damn it. I could do Beyond the Beef too, but I find that that quest can be buggy.
Hey, come on, lady. I'm trying to put on a show here. All right, then make it snappy, kid. This isn't exactly a lucrative career enterprise here.
I know, you're standing next to a wall.
Yeah? Hey, you're all right. Tell him I'll do it for 100 a night. No, 50. No, 20. 10. Just don't rob me, I'll do it.
Wait, don't sell yourself short, man.
Whoa, geez, what was I thinking? You're right. I gotta go in there with a cool head. Tell them how much I'm really worth.
This quest is funny because it's like the courier just like automatically brainwaves where all of these entertainers are. What the fuck? The NCR setup, that must be one of the mods. The NCR are setting up here, that's cute. Oh, ooh, look, it's Caesar's Legion. It's a Legion of Caesars. It's the joke mod I added. Oh my god, that's loud. Where the Caesar's Legion assassins are all actually Caesar. I'm so glad that works.
Glad that's over.
That's one of the mods that I'm always going to install now. As a quality mod.
Cons are history. Howdy, little lady.
Tommy Tortellini.
Darling, where I come from, a lady doesn't just walk up to a man and offer him a job without even knowing it. What's your game? Uh-huh. Sorry, stranger. Just not sure I'd...
God damn it, I gotta listen. I don't care. Tommy Tortellini. No, I don't want the. I didn't want his gun. I see speech check. I see a check I can pass in speech, regardless of what it is, and I take it. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's a cute little animation. Oh, that's fun. High quality reload right there, or holster animation. I remember using that pistol as like a main weapon in one of my playthroughs, and it did get annoying eventually. Down, 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 down. Recompense of the Fallen. What the fuck is this? Where did I get this? What is... Oh, that's the like, it's a dog tag fist, right? I don't even... Where the fuck did I find this? That dog tag fists might be the weirdest weapon. One of the weirdest weapons in this game. Literally just wrapping dog tags between your fucking fingers. I'm going to drop this stuff off, and then I'm going to take a quick break to use the bathroom and grab like a coffee or something, because I'm a little sleepy. But I still want to stream. I really wish you could get rid of the laser designator and the big man and teleport trust, whatever. Oh, I want to buy stim packs from the vending machine. Let's buy like 25. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay, quick BRB while I go use bathroom and drink from the bathroom. Yeah, I'll be back. Oh no, my mic mute isn't working anymore. What? Why are none of these working? Oh, because I don't have fucking Stream Deck up. You need the Stream Deck profile program up for it to work. There we go. Is it working? Okay, there we go. All right, BRB. So I didn't get any coffee. I did get some chocolate. They're sort of similar. They both start with C. They're both brown. That's it. Yeah, let's get all this shit off the screen. Is it really smart to have a meme that says Fudanari on my stream? I don't know. I like keeping these memes up. I like denigrating the quality of my stream. I like making it worse. Oh, good. You can't see it, but you can't. But there is a Fallout New Vegas error. Good. Please close New Vegas. Please. Yep, there it goes. I genuinely hope I saved before I left. I don't know if that's an airplane going above or if that's a thunderstorm. You can't hear it, but it's really loud rumbling. I think it's an airplane.
Oh, please don't kill me. I swear I'll have... Wait, you don't work for Mr. Bishop, do you? Sorry, it's just you look like his type, you know? You got that hard-ass wasteland explorer thing going on. Oh, so you have heard of me. Yeah, that's right. I was the big draw at the Shark Club. People used to pay hundreds of caps to see me. Really? The tops, huh? Well, it's no Shark Club, but I hear security on the Strip is real tight. Even Mr. Bishop wouldn't hit a joint like that. I'll check it out. Thanks. You don't know Mr. Bishop. He's not like other bosses up there. He knows the wasteland like the back of his hand, and he likes to wander it. I knew if I didn't get way the hell away from New Reno, he'd run me down like a dog. Yeah.
Everyone from Fallout 2 is dead by now, right? Timeline's a little fucky in my mind. Sorry, I'm eating chocolate. God, Freeside sucks. Who the fuck is this guy? Oh, it's a Lonesome Hunt. Oh my god, he's actually walking. Look at that. There's an example of what we were talking about. NPCs literally just walking to their destination.
Nelson will serve as an example.
Lasers, plasma, pistols, grenades.
I like how I just walked by this guy and he just yelled, "Laser!" Don't ask about the voice actress behind this character. Worst mistake of my life. Is it that bad? It isn't. It's not great, but it's not as terrible as people make it out to be.
Whoa, baby. Am I looking at a mirror? Or are you just that ugly? Come on, stay in character. You're supposed to be heckling me. Hey, not bad. Your timing's terrible and you got no style. But you might make it as a professional heckler.
Do people hire people to tackle them?
What? You mean you're not part of the act? Huh. Sorry. Thought you were the heckler Garrett hired to spice up the shows. Yeesh, is my act that bad? Or are you just that dumb? Yeah, that's right. Got me a nice juicy contract with the management. Okay, I admit it. I ain't exactly rowing in caps here, but what do you want? I'm under contract. I can't get out. Too bad I got this ironclad contract with the Garretts. They'll never let me out of it.
So, NPC telling a yeah. How much of the ghoul voice is like actually just someone doing a ghoul voice, and how much of it's just someone like killing their throat, right? Like that's not like modified. They just got some poor bastard to be like, sound like you've smoked every cigarette in the entire world, and then do entire conversations like that. No, this is not covered by your health insurance.
Huh. Good luck. Garrett's a tough, mean son of a bitch. He's not likely to give up. Let me know if you make any headway.
I also have a bottle of Tang, like the drink mix Tang, like the ones you like, squirt into your water bottle. God, it tastes like shit, but I like it. Coffee and chocolate are also... Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know chocolate was a stimulant. I thought chocolate was like a bit of a stimulant just because you get like a little kick from the sugar. Assume that helps. There's like... Oh, there he is.
Doesn't look good. This buildup of forces between the NCR and Legion. Not good at all for business in the long run, if the Legion wins. Now, why would I want to do that? His performances make me quite a lot of money. I admit that thought had crossed my mind. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'd do better with a human act. He's all yours.
Cool.
Looking down at all your smiling faces. That won't last long. And talk
Okay, get off the stage,
any
ghoul.
luck with Garrett yet? Really? You mean I'm finally out of this shithole? That's great. Thank you.
I feel like this quest is weird, again, because you just like, the courier just intuits where 4 entertainers are in the wasteland, and you just like, go there. I feel as if it would have made, I don't know. I guess it's hard because do you really expect the courier or the player to scour the wasteland for 4 acts? I guess you'd have to put some breadcrumbs in. You know, because like the Lonesome Wanderer is just sitting at a random billboard. Bruce Isaac is in a random motel room that you are never like directed to. I guess you could, you know, if you go to the Atomic Wrangler, you could pick up Hadrian, and of course Billy Knight's right here. I did like how the board updates as you get the axe for this quest. It's cute. So let's see. So at 1, you have Hadrian, and at 4, you got Billy Knight. 6, you got the Rad Pack. 8, you got Bruce Isaac. And then into the night, you got the Lonesome Drifter. I've never been to a casino. It's one of those things where
Hey, baby.
I wouldn't mind going once.
Oh.
I got to hand it to you, baby. You did an 18-carat job on this one. My schedule's so full I couldn't put on new acts if I wanted to. The cowboy act? Yeah. He dropped on in here not too long before you. He's got chops, baby, real chops. And I ain't just talking about that mustache. And like we agreed, here's your fee. 3% of the cut comes to 100 caps. Don't spend them all in one place now.
Oh my god, 100 caps. I could buy like nothing with that.
You talking about Mr. Isaac? Damn, baby, when you bring them in, you bring them in. That cat's gonna bring me money like you wouldn't believe. Here's your 3%, baby. You enjoy that. That comedian, you mean? Yeah, he was a hell of a haggler. Cost me a pretty cap. Hope he's worth it. Here's your 3%. That ugly mug with the razor tongue? Dig it, baby. He'll be one hell of a novelty act. Just like Tommy promised. Here's your 3%.
Stop talking to the third person.
You know it, baby. Hey.
The strip as a faction in this game is still kind of weird because there's very little to it. It's not like you can, I don't know. And the whole faction system did seem like it was kind of half-baked.
If you don't mind, I have to look after my husband.
What are you and he up to?
He's got his reasons. And when that man gets a notion stuck in his head, he's like a bighorn or bull that's seen red. And if it means Heck Gunderson's involved, then you better step aside before the stampede tramples you over. If that's what you want to talk about, go see Walter. He'll talk your ear off. Everything he says about the evils of Heck Gunderson is true, but I've never held the notion that fighting evil with evil carries the world forward. I don't suppose you have the magic powers necessary to bring my husband to his senses, do you? He swears he won't leave this godforsaken city until he's seen Heck suffer. So far as I can see, we're the only ones in pain.
There's like a truck going down the road. What the fuck? One sec. It was an ice cream truck, but not playing the music, so it was just like going by and you could just hear like the refrigerators just going brrrr.
That's very kind of you. Maybe this'll be the dawn of a new day.
Howdy, young lady. How can I help you? But make it quick. Goddamn heat's worse in this town than in the middle of a Brahmin herd at noon. Sharp eyes on you, all right. We've gone through a heap of trouble to get in town. Ethel says I just need to wet my throat. A drink? Nonsense. All I need now is to settle a score. We didn't come a long ways just to stroll our best clothes around.
Call that your best fucking clothes, dude?
There's a long list of grievances that Heck Gunderson's got to answer for, kid. I'm here to make sure that rancher stops stealing our lands. If he ain't chiseling behind your back, he just sends his men ready for a fight. Then you either sell your ranch for a penny, or you're dead. I'm tired of being trampled over, kid, and I got a good mind to stop Heck once and for all. We're honest folk out there. Damn hard to make a living in the desert, kid. Heck's a different breed. Goddamn thief he is. Scaring us into giving away our lands is all he's done to strike it flush. Comes packing iron and none can hold a candle to his men. Bad blood. I have no illusions that he'll ever stop his plundering, so I'm just gonna make him suffer. That's what I'm gonna do. Here in town, he's got a few of his armed men to protect him. I just gotta find out what he's up to, and then I'll know where to hit him hard. Kid, look around you. There's poison and death everywhere. And people like Heck are responsible for the misery we suffer. What right do they have to continue with their mischief and killing, huh? Hell, a good thrashing is what I want to give them.
I love having the magic. I am convinced that speech is not you actually convincing someone. Speech is just a magic power that you have of like just being able to convince people whatever the fuck you want.
There's a worthy life waiting for us there. Thanks for your help, kid. So long.
Hey.
Oh, they're all playing in the pool. Let me just make sure that Ahmad didn't do anything inappropriate with these characters. Okay, negatory, there are no breastises. Maybe. This one looks suspiciously breasty. This one is breasting boobily, but I'm just gonna ignore her. From this distance, it's fine.
And gather your clothes and belongings. Ladies, please disperse.
And then the MP comes over.
Alright, ladies, show's over. Alright, girls, show's over. Wanna dance? Hit Gamora.
It's the law, girls.
Are you going to spank us? I so love
Okay, enough watching this shit. Don't tread on the bear. How little we know. I fucking despise this quest. When do I deal with the Brotherhood? How does it... I've never used Veronica as a companion. Do you like... Can you just like talk to her and eventually get in with the Brotherhood, or... I don't know. Whatever. Do you have any more bullet?
Heard the dam finally got...
Hey, no one but Omega.
Oh, god damn it.
Hey, no one but...
Keep holdout weapons. I'm supposed to talk to her.
Hello and welcome to Gamora. What can I help you with today?
Calling in the outstanding balance for some information.
I knew someone would call in that mark soon. What do you want to know? All I can tell you is to find Caccino. He's the lowest level lieutenant you're going to be able to talk to. Some of the girls say he's been involved in some shady business the family wouldn't really like. Ask him about it.
This quest is hopefully patched because it was notorious for being one of the buggiest quests in this game. It was so easy to accidentally, like, miss a trigger or break something.
I hear you've been asking questions about me, dickweed. What the fuck do you want? Business? What the fuck do you mean, business? You looking to get yourself burned? Now you start talking real clear, and I mean fucking crystal clear, because I'm about to lose my patience.
Also, this mod has made him look a little bit more intimidating, where in the vanilla game he looks like a giant dork that isn't threatening.
I don't give half a dick what you heard. Now get the fuck out of my face before I burn your sorry ass.
And you gotta do this, and then you gotta do this, and you gotta do this, and you gotta do that.
You again? What the fuck do you want? Where the fuck did you get that? Okay, listen, buddy. That's some dangerous shit.
Just
you
picked
got
your
there.
fucking pocket, nerd.
That book can get me killed if the wrong people see it. Let's talk. What do you want? What can I do for you? I can't stop you, but that's gonna mean my death. I can make it worth your while to give it to me, though. Plus, if you go to the bosses, I can't help you stop what they've been doing. Okay, you got me by the balls. Here's a couple hundred caps. Maybe that'll buy you friendship.
Yeah.
I can pay you for it, of course.
Oh, you can get more?
I
Okay.
also have some information about the family's business that you might find interesting. Between you and I, we can break up what they're planning. Maybe save some lives. Mine included, of course. Oh, here's some caps. Now give me the journal. Right, there we go. So let me tell you what I know about the family's business. The bosses, Big Sal and Nero, have been working for a while on this. They're arming themselves like an army, using this new guy, Troik. They also brought in a specialist named Clandon. At least that's what they introduced him as. I got no fucking idea. They let him have the run of the place, though. He seems like a nice guy, but he makes me nervous. He's a little arrogant, but he's too nice. Too open. I've never seen him fucking or gambling. Everyone has a vice, but this guy seems like the Pope.
How do you know what the Pope is? Because that is one thing that's weird about Fallout, is that you never really see anyone who is religious at all, to the point where seeing someone who is following a pre-war religion is like noteworthy. Like, I think of, you could argue like Fallout 3 Dad. There was the lady in one DLC who was a Christian. I guess you could count the New Canaanites, although that's sort of like a post-apocalyptic mutation of Mormonism.
He's a skittish little fucker. Spends half the day pumping his body full of chems and the other half pumping hookers with his willy.
Thanks for that picture. I really needed that.
So he's able to smuggle huge shipments of weapons into the strip. The bosses got him by the short hairs. We covered up a hooker he killed while flying on some psycho, so he gets us guns in exchange for not ratting. Okay, you can find me here or upstairs in my room. I'll let the muscle know you're a friend of mine. That should let you get around a little easier.
Okay, let's not fuck this quest. There's just a little too many memes on the screen. God, this casino is probably the worst to navigate in. This is probably one of the worst areas in the entire fucking game to navigate in. It's a fucking maze. I've never been to a casino. Are casinos mazes? Do they purposely make you want to, or get you lost? The way. Gotta go break into a safe and get this snuff tape. Excuse me, a little phlegmy. I was just thinking, when he gave me a bunch of those caps in that conversation, caps are like the worst thing. Like, there's no fucking way you're carrying hundreds, if not thousands, of caps with you as a currency. There's no way. How would you even carry them with you? How heavy would they be? How big would they be, like, bulk-wise?
Hey, nice to meet you. Do you need help with something?
I think the authorities would like to hear these tapes I found in your safe.
I think I should kill you before you have a chance to show those tapes to anyone. What do I have to lose?
I'll give you the tapes, you probably leave Vegas and never come back.
All right, give me the tapes and I'll leave. I'm going a long way away from Vegas, but you better hope that you and I never see each other again.
What happens if I just do this? Because this guy is a fucker. You can tell he's a fucker. You gain karma for killing him. Lower brimstone. Could go around and then down and then down. So, open door. Then here. God, this hotel's a fucking vomit.
What the fuck are you looking at?
And here. And where is he? Oh, there he is. Oh, the mod got rid of his hair.
Who are you? I didn't do anything.
They
Leave
did
me
make him
alone.
look more like a druggie, though. Holy shit, look at his eyes.
Kachino? Kachino what? Are you kidding me? He must be trying to get me killed. Yeah? Well, fuck that. The bosses have my number and I'm a company man while they got the goods on me.
If you don't help me, I'll report you to work to the NCR.
Great. So I'm fucked either way. I guess I don't have any choice but to help you. Just try not to get me killed here.
Also, his mouth doesn't work.
They're keeping them in a little utility section down off the basement. I don't know what they're arming themselves for, but I know it isn't for the good of mankind.
How can we take care of him?
As a little pet project, I've been making some thermite. Thermite burns as hot as the devil's asshole and can melt.
How
through
hot
just
is the
about
devil's
anything.
asshole? How would you
I've
know
been
that?
keeping it so if the family betrays me, I can hopefully do some damage before I end up dead or in jail.
Give me the thermite.
Okay, here's the thermite and a key to the room where the guns are stored. Place the thermite on the crates in the room. I rigged the light switch outside the room to kick off a spark big enough to hold the thermite. That should turn that shit into molten slag. As soon as we're done talking, I'm gonna make myself like a ghost. I don't want to be anywhere near here when the bosses find out.
Cool. Now again, the fucking maze of this hotel, casino, whatever. Another thermite? Nope, one more. My eyes. There we go. I had to post that in chat. Did it work? Doesn't show up. Yeah, it did. I love that. I love that emote so much. That poor cat.
Glad we won't have.
Wow, this fucking quest has so far gone off without a fucking hitch, which is great because it is usually horribly buggy, or well, it was, but that might have been a decade ago when this game was still new.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Destroyed all the guns.
Whoa, you managed to pull that off? Solid work. That ought to gum up the boss's plans.
Clandon is dead.
Is that right? Is that your handiwork? Well, I can't say I'm sad to see him go. He gave me the fucking creeps. Now we cut off the head of the serpent. Big Saul and Nero have to die.
Let's go take care of the
Hurry and get
bosses.
ready.
How did these like Italian mafioso wannabes come to be? Like, if I understand,
Whoa, the great Caesar is dead. The management doesn't seem too happy.
where are you going? Cucino. Please don't tell me you're broken, Cucino. Did I really just like fucking like blow smoke up this game's ass about how this mod or how this quest isn't broken? I wonder if I can just do this. Fucking doors, Jesus. Oh fucking shit, I just got plugged.
I'm hit.
That's the way you do it.
I'm glad they don't let just any motherfucker. Hey, thanks for all the hard work back there. I'm gonna run a tight ship here, don't you worry. Of course, after all you did for me, here are some chips for you. Play, have some fun.
Wow, 50 chips. How fucking generous, dude.
I got kicked out of Ultra Lux.
Welcome to Gamora. How?
I put way too much tang in this water. It's like, it's all the tang.
Here's your chips.
Oh man, that stuff. It's like pure fake orange. Jesus. Penthouse is where house is. Penthouse is in the penthouse. I gotta remember that. That's the way you remember it. You go to the penthouse to find
What
house.
do you have to report about the Omertas? Well done. They won't be causing any trouble then. Your next assignment is to
There we
locate
go.
and destroy remnants of the Mojave chapter
Here
of the
we go.
Brotherhood of Steel.
The Brotherhood of Steel.
The NCR nearly did the job at Helios 1 a few years ago, but there seem to have been survivors, unfortunately. Given the Brotherhood's fanatical views on technology, they can be counted on to oppose my regime. Please, put them out of my misery.
Any possibility of a diplomatic solution?
We're talking about a coterie of bulging-eyed fanatics who think all pre-war technology belongs to them. They'll never accept my using an army of robots to defend New Vegas. While it's a fight I can win, I'd rather sidestep it altogether. Since 2278, I've lost 5 roaming Securitrons.
My right monitor is like shutting off randomly and turning back on. Might be like a bad cable.
Destroyed indicates they were attacked with energy weapons.
I'm trying to see if I can.
It's obvious that the Brotherhood has a base in Hidden Valley or thereabouts. Finding it won't be easy, but getting inside will be the real trick. From time to time, the NCR has assaulted Brotherhood bunkers. In 4 of the 6 incidents I know of, the bunkers self-destructed. I surmise it's standard practice for the Brotherhood to install a self-destruct system. It's consistent with their uncompromising nature. You might use that against them, or kill them another way. It's up to you. Return when it's done.
All right, so now I have 2 long tirades about the Brotherhood to go through. One of them in relation to Mr. House. So it's funny how Mr. House doesn't like the Brotherhood, because in a way they're a lot like him, in that they're both very pre-war. They're, you know, Mr. House is attached to the pre-war idea of Vegas in his mind, where the Brotherhood is taking the sort of idea of like an old knightly order. You know, so they're both sort of, you know, stuck in the past in some ways, and they're also, of course, both very zealous and headstrong in their beliefs. You know, Mr. House thinks he's always right. And then, yeah, that's a thing. And then the other thing is that, God, do I like the portrayal of the Brotherhood of Steel in this game than I do in how Bethesda's handled them in 3 and in 4 and in 76. Where they're like, oh, they're all nice in 3, trying to do like fucking nation building, and then they're fucking a little off the deep end in 4, but still not really close to what they were like in the originals. and then they're just goody two shoes again in 76. What I'm saying is that nobody understands this fucking faction. Well, nobody at Bethesda. Think. What time is it? It's 9:45. Doing this for 2 hours and 40 minutes. So I think what I'll do is I'll do the starter quest here for the Brotherhood, where they put the explosive collar on you and stuff like that, because that quest is relatively quick. And then I'm going to probably stop with New Vegas for tonight and switch over to something different. Oh fuck, that's a Cazador. Those things are based on real animals, right? Like real insects, the Cazadors. Like, goddamn, those things are... Ugh. Just make me ungood. I don't like insects. I'm just glad that so far, no Fallout game has done giant spiders. Can I hit this thing? There we go. Did I miss the bunker? Where bunker? Yeah, I did. I wonder if I should tell. No, not. I was gonna say, oh, should I do stuff with Veronica? No. Is he gonna follow me all the way over here? It's like a horror movie. Look, he's the fucking Terminator.
Listen
Damn it.
closely and do as I say. Your life depends on it. Hand over everything you're carrying. Weapons, ammo, clothes, armor, everything. I want you stripped down to your underwear. I've told you what to do. Strip off your clothes and equipment or face summary execution. Will you comply?
I feel like people who played only Fallout 3 and or Fallout 4 and then maybe went back and played this will have been like, what? Why is the Brotherhood acting like this?
To me, and come inside and through the door at the rear of the chamber. Paladin Ramos is waiting for you.
Like this is what they act like on the West Coast. Like when you first meet the Brotherhood of Steel in Fallout 1, you find their bunker, and you ask the guy there, and you can say like to him, hey, I want to join the Brotherhood of Steel, and he literally sends you on a suicide mission. He says, oh yeah, okay, I'll let you join the Brotherhood of Steel. You have to go get this thing from this area called the Glow, which is like bathed in radiation, and it's a suicide mission.
How the hell did you get in here?
When you come back with the item, he's like, whoa, you actually got this? Okay, I guess I'll let you in. He very much expected you to die.
Okay. I'll take you to him. Follow me closely, or you'll be shot.
How did you find us, stranger?
And do tell the truth.
I was just exploring, and I noticed your patrol coming out here.
You took an extreme risk in coming here. My policy towards trespassers has not been lenient. The security of this bunker is my foremost concern, and I take pains to minimize our exposure topside. For this reason, I might be interested in contracting with an outsider.
The Brotherhood's like fucked, right? Like they're so distrustful of outsiders. There's no way that they could ever make themselves like live long enough, right? Like they need new blood.
In one of the other bunkers up top, for example. I want him driven off. Understood? Very well. I'll be interested to see how thoroughly and efficiently you carry out your mission. Paladin Ramos will escort you back to the bunker's entrance and set you loose. Notice that I said loose, not free. You are not free to carry the secret of this bunker's location beyond Hidden Valley, until I'm convinced that you're capable and dependable. To underscore this point, you'll be fitted with an explosive collar.
Flashbacks of Dead Money. Your collar begins to beep. Your collar begins to beep faster.
You'll find your equipment in the chest to your right. Don't bother coming back.
Finding it isn't the hard part. It's letting go. Finding the Hidden Valley bunker isn't the hard part. It's letting go. It's letting go. It's letting go. Some foolishness of it being in the city of the dead under a blood red cloud. God, Dead Money's so good. I want to play Dead Money again. I like Dead Money. Dead Money is fun. I want to play more Dead Money. The atmosphere's good. The story's good. I like the characters. Combat's challenging. I want a whole game that's Dead Money. I want to. Next time I play this game, I'm gonna look up mods that make Dead Money harder, or just the game harder in general.
Thought you'd sneak up on me, you filthy powder ganger?
Keep pointing that gun at me. I'll stick it up your ass.
Ha! Got some claws on you, little lady. I like that. What can I do for you?
I like how this guy doesn't question the collar around your neck or the fact that you're in your undergarments.
Now, why would I do that? You see some powder gangers on the approach or something?
The powder gangers use these bunkers as hideouts once or twice a month.
You've seen that with your own two eyes? God damn. I knew Cook's gang passed through these parts about that frequently, but I didn't know they holed up here. Be a rude awakening to find 15 of those merciless bastards looking down at me snoozing on my bedroll. Yep, I'd be better off setting up an ambush along one of their routes to catch stragglers. Thanks for the information. You may have saved my life.
Or like the powder gangers, like the worst gang. Who's the worst in the Wasteland? In the Mojave? Like outside of, I guess, Caesar's Legion. Powder gangers kind of suck. The fiends are probably worse. Like the powder gangers just seem like criminals, where the fiends seem like fucking psychopaths. Yep, nothing suspicious about this lady walking in there in her underpants with a fucking like, bomb collar, being like, "You have to leave." Why? Let me in. Oh. Oh, you can take all your stuff back. I forgot about that. That would... Okay. Well, that makes it less awkward. I do like that one of the mods makes it so that it remembers your hotkeys for your weapons. It's really nice. Because there are multiple times where your shit is stripped from you in this game, and it's annoying.
How did you resolve the situation with the Ranger?
The Ranger won't be a problem. He's gone.
Why did he leave? And what makes you think he won't be back?
Convince him that staying here was more dangerous than moving on.
Yes, you exploited his fear of powder gangers very effectively. The collar includes a microphone, you see. Part of the test. He'll keep his distance, setting ambushes, never suspecting that these bunkers house something far more dangerous to him than criminals. Well played. Since you completed your assigned task, I will allow you to come and go from the bunker freely. So let's get that collar off you. There, that's better, I hope. Now that we have that bit of unpleasantness out of the way, there is a matter that I would like to discuss with you. Stop by the command room when you can. Oh, and bear in mind, if you end up betraying us, we will know it, and there will be no mercy.
Like, what could I even do?
What I wish to discuss with...
Ah, yes, the bunker. It's just reused Enclave assets from Fallout 3.
When you first showed up on our doorstep, I'll admit at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of great use to
Why'd
me.
you say first twice in that other
However,
sentence?
I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here. Though no, we will be keeping an eye on you. What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to help us?
Well, experience
Then
points.
allow me to explain our situation.
I do appreciate experience
This bunker
points.
is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send
I have
someone
2
else
of
to
the
discover what happened
fucking
to them.
things. I already found a couple of your patrols. The paladins were all dead.
That is unfortunate. As long as there is a chance to find the remaining patrol, however, I must still ask you to try.
All right.
I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home.
They're
I've
all
given the order
fucking
that you be
dead.
given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
So, you're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around.
Head paladin hard on.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Dude, don't even bother with the
Name's
comb
Harvey.
over. You're not convincing
I'm the head
anyone.
paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter.
Like, you, at this point, just admit that you're bald.
He's at the
Just go
center of it.
bald.
Are you willing to listen to what I have to say?
Bald. No.
If you change your mind, though, come find me, and we'll talk more.
Oh, I can actually do return to sender because I murdered Caesar.
There have been reports that the NCR is moving more and more troops.
If you want to get the ending for this quest where Hanlon doesn't commit Call of Duty exit game, the one where he doesn't kill himself by shooting himself in the face with his own gun, you need to kill Caesar and convince him that the Legion is fucked because of that, or like the Legion can be beaten. I wonder if, like, I just said the word suicide multiple times. Well, twice. I post these videos to YouTube. Is YouTube going to be like, I don't make any money on YouTube, but like, are they still going to be like, tisk, 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 you said the naughty words? Still new to this. I don't really know how strict they are. All the NCR veteran rangers are now appearing because I'm such a high level with their AM rifles. Don't see too many of these lakes. Yep, got it. I've already listened to this conversation on a previous stream trying to do this quest early. Investing. I know you're the one who's been inputting intelligence data.
Don't.
Okay. There we go. And then we'll let him teleport to his office. We'll let him teleport to his office. We'll let him teleport to his office. I do like that the chief of the Rangers office is this fucking like broom closet.
Sorting and manipulating, and this job isn't all gunfighting and gulping shots of whiskey, no matter what the boys and ladies out there say. You have you? Misdirection. When you're pinned down, outnumbered, and 2 days from any help, it's just about the best friend you can have. Misdirection's what's...
Yep. Why'd you do it? Yeah. What do you think I should do about this? What do if I don't turn you in? Caesar's dead. The Legion can't hold itself together for 5 years, much less than 10.
It's a gamble either way. Even with Caesar gone, we still might not outlast the Legion. I suppose that's a risk I'll have to take. For our sake, I hope you're right. I guess that I should thank you for bringing me to my senses. So, thanks. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna walk out that door and pretend we never had this talk.
Yay, that quest has been sitting in my inventory for like 1 billion years. Also level up.
All damn time.
Getting to the point where we have don't have much choice to put skill points in. It's gonna be energy weapons or unarmed. All right, well, that was about 3 hours of New Vegas. So I'm gonna call New Vegas over for now, for today. That's New Vegas. It was good. I'll probably stream this again tomorrow or the day after. No, not the day after. Maybe, I don't know. I'll think about it. I will stream this again. We're coming close to the end. I am now going to switch games over to a different thing. And I'm going to